Hey guys, welcome back to NEMT Van Talks. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Monica.
And today we are talking about a hot topic.
Yes.
Carriers versus NEMT.
Girl, the courier business has been booming recently.
They have.
But you know what? I still stand behind NEMT service all day.
Well, let's do a comparison.
We ain't gotta compare. I just said
I
stand behind NEMT service all day, every day. Okay, no, I'm just joking. But yes, courier service is booming. So I'm open to comparing. So let's talk about it.
Okay, so what is carrier service?
You explain it. I can do NEMT.
Okay. So when I think of courier service, I just think of delivery.
Okay.
Pickup, delivery. They are picking up items from warehouses, stores. They may even do some pharmacy pickups, things like that. With whatever type of just package pickup.
Right. They focus on package.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
NEMT, we are in the business of transporting. So we transport people, people that can walk, people that are in a wheelchair, or people that require gurney transportation.
That's it.
All right.
Beautiful.
So we got it. So let's talk about what type of equipment is needed for the both of them.
Okay. I got you there. So if you're doing courier service, then you need to be equipped to have a 3-in-1 dolly. You need proper heavy duty gloves. You will also need bubble wrap, and you will need a.
Did you mention the straps?
Yes, I did not mention. You need tie down straps as well, and you will. I think that's it. So heavy duty. Some heavy duty like boots, like working boots as well. And so the reason why you will need these items in your vehicle is because if you're transporting packages, you want to make sure things are not moving about in the back of your vehicle, whether it's a truck or box truck or a cargo van. You want to make sure things are properly secured, right? So that's the purpose for having the tie down straps and the bubble wrap, so you can make sure different pallets or secured in the back of the vehicle, right? And that's the purpose for also having those heavy duty gloves, because you'll be doing a lot of lifting and using different body parts to do all this work with.
So do you have to be in good physical shape?
I would say so. Now there are some courier position transport where you may not be transporting different pallets and all that stuff. You may just be required to transport smaller packages, but honestly it's just better to be prepared, because you never know until the day of. Sometimes they will give you a breakdown in a very, very descriptive category of like what it is,
what you'll be picking at.
Yeah, but I just always recommend that you be prepared and you have all of these things just in case. So when you get there for the job, you can still perform the job whether ahead of time or not.
Well, it must be. Because I see some women that are couriers. So
yeah, don't. We can do it. We can do just like we see a lot of women now stepping into the non-emergency medical transportation industry. So most definitely, this is an industry that women can do as well.
Shout out to my women couriers.
Come on. Hey. Y'all see the shirt, Women in Transportation.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Yes. So yeah.
But hold
on.
Okay. What?
If you guys are liking this content, right, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share this video with others that are looking to get into this industry.
Absolutely.
Don't hold back. Okay.
All right. So let's talk about some of the equipment that is needed for non-emergency medical transportation. So you are going to need, now this can vary depending on who you're working with. Like if you're in contract, hospital, private pay, but I'm just going to give you some of the basics. So you're going to need a fire extinguisher. You're going to need the spill kit. You're going to need a first aid kit. The first aid kit should include the seatbelt cutter and we call it a little thing to break the window.
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Okay. And then depending on what level of service, you will need, I would suggest that you have a wheelchair. Even though a lot of clients already have their own wheelchair, but if you're going to be in business, I think it's important for you to have your own wheelchair.
Right.
So wheelchair, of course, the retractors that are needed to secure the wheelchair in the vehicle, along with the straps.
Yes.
And also, what else do you need?
Oh, you missed one. Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
What?
I know you're about to mention that posterior belt, right? That video we just did?
Yes.
Okay.
If you guys haven't watched the video in regards to the 7-strap posterior belt, you definitely want to go ahead and check that out. But that is another great piece of equipment that you should have in your vehicle. So if you're interested in purchasing the posterior belt, we'll leave our email address below. Just go ahead and send us an email and let us know how many you need.
Absolutely.
Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something.
So we went over the first aid kit, the spill kit, the wheelchair, the strap, the extra 7-layer strap. What else
What?
PPE.
Oh yeah.
You still need your gloves.
Yeah.
You still need to have your gloves and extra face masks. Yeah, you need your PPE stuff. We also have like wipes where we wipe down the inside of the vehicle, all of that stuff to make sure we're sanitizing the vehicle. So you want to have that in the vehicle as well.
I don't think that's it.
I think that covers.
We could be missing something, but
I think that's the most part.
Yeah,
the gist of the equipment that you should have in your non-emergency medical transportation vehicles. You should have those.
Oh, what about the emergency cone?
Oh yeah, we do have those little the orange cones when we let the ramp out for safety purposes as well. Oh, and those little, we keep them here.
What?
The
reflectors.
Yes, the reflectors.
Yeah, so if the vehicle breaks down, you put the reflectors out so no one, of course, hits your vehicle. So we have those. Now let's talk about, you want to talk about the liability or you want to talk about the requirements?
Let's do liability.
Okay.
I think liability is important, right? So let's talk about the courier, the liability that, when you're transporting goods. So there's a liability that is associated with that. So the reason I review the things that you need inside of your vehicle if you're going to do courier transport is because if you're transporting and you're not properly securing the items in the back of your vehicle, you're liable for that, right? So you want to make sure that even though you're not transporting individuals, you're transporting packages, and so you're still responsible for those goods as well. And so if you don't have those items properly secured when you're driving, when you're turning a corner, things are just moving about in the back of your truck. And so when you open that door, what's going to happen?
Everything's going to fall out.
Right. So the purpose of you having, all of those different tie down straps and, bubble wraps to secure all of those things is because, you want to reduce the liability as much as possible. So, yeah. So what about NEMT, Jasmine?
What is this turning into? You do courier, I do NEMT.
Because this was your idea. But wait
a minute.
And I've already said, I stand behind NEMT. I have no interest, no desire.
Right. So why are you talking about?
And I'm gonna tell
y'all
why too. I'm gonna tell you guys why later. But let's keep it going.
All right. We'll save that for part 2.
Yes. Part 2. All right. For sure.
All right. So for NEMT liability, right? The risk is greater because you are dealing with people, and we are on the road. We have we're dealing with people that have serious medical conditions, so anything can happen. But some of the things that you want to do, one would be making sure that your client is properly secure in the wheelchair. Make sure that you are properly restraining that wheelchair to the vehicle. Make sure that you are properly seat belting the client in the vehicle, in the wheelchair, or just in the vehicle, period, because you do have some ambulatory and you do have some gurney. So you want to make sure whatever level of service you're doing, you're properly securing them.
Okay.
Let's see, what else? 7-strap belt. Gonna bring that up again. That's the new hottest thing, NEMT, that 7-strap belt.
Yep.
Having that as a extra layer of protection to keep your client safe when they're out of the vehicle or even in the vehicle. So you definitely want to reduce the liability by making sure you have that 7-strap belt if you don't.
You know what, guys? The courier business. Tell us your input. Like, what are your thoughts about that? You know, it is a booming industry right now.
Or is it just hype? Is it like really popping, or is it just hype?
Have you tried to step into that industry? Do you have any knowledge of working in that industry? If so, you know, share that information with us. Let us know if it worked for you, if it didn't. Like, just give us some feedback. We'll love to hear from you guys as well. So with the courier, what is the name of that insurance?
Cargo liability insurance.
Yeah, see, I don't even know the name of the insurance because I have no interest in it. I'm just saying.
Now, you guys, we are not couriers, so this information is just information that we have found online. So as far as finding courier insurance, we don't have a resource for you like we do for NEMT. However, if you're looking for commercial auto and general liability insurance, we do have a contact. If you haven't watched our videos on insurance, you definitely want to go ahead and find that video and check out David Martini. He is one of the NEMT insurance brokers that we recommend.
And it's good. I'm glad you pointed that out about the courier insurance. We are sharing this information for the purpose of, you know, talking about the two between cargo, I'm sorry, not cargo, but courier and non-emergency medical transportation. So we are knowledgeable about non-emergency. Right. That's our expert. Like that's
our jam.
Yes. That's
our jelly to the peanut butter.
Right.
To the bread.
Yeah. Look, for sure. But we just felt like it's good for us to give you guys that information too, because we do know that, you know, again, that industry is very popular as well. So
yeah. Okay. Now what about finding opportunities? You know what? We're running out of time, so we're gonna go ahead and hop off. We're gonna go ahead and hop off, but you guys go ahead, stay tuned. You're going to go ahead and click on this video here to watch part 2 to this part 1.
Don't watch part 2 because I'm going to be sharing some tea. Jasmine don't even know this tea. Like I do. I know how to keep
Bye,
secrets.
you guys. Bye.